Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. Having defeated the Sea Spider, I think we have earned ourselves another change of appearance, and I think this time I'm going to go for a very sporty red. And I'm going to remove the weathering altogether, or at least as much as I can, to kind of give the impression that we have a very shiny, polished up mech now. Almost like it's more of a sporting mech than a war mech. Just in time to do some new arena battles. Now, I don't know how good our current build will be for general use. It certainly has a lot of firepower. I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. Alright, so our first opponent is Wu Huahai, something like that, in the Lilong. A born con artist, no scheme was too underhanded for Wu Huahai. During his days as a criminal mastermind, an exploitation of others was a byword for opportunity. Sounds like a real scumbag. His illicit feng shui pharmacy operation was a fatal overstep, imperiling the health of Balim's economic sphere and leading to widespread disease. Well, that's pretty terrible. It was Nile, now the deputy commander of the Red Guns, who ultimately shut Wu Huahai down. Well, now we're going to shut him down again in the arena.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 22.
He's a tetrapod type, so probably very heavy firepower.
Subject AC, Li Long. Call sign, Gun 3, Wu Huahai.
But we have a lot of firepower too. Let's see how it goes.
Main system activating combat mode.
Well, our damage output is on point. He's evasive. Not having an easy time landing hits on him. When we do hit, though, the damage we inflict on him is pretty insane. Okay, now we're suddenly taking pretty insane damage. I feel like I'm suddenly having a harder time hitting him than I... Okay, there we go. Got him. That was fairly effective.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Don't know how good it is against a super mobile enemy because the shots are all pretty dodgeable. More OST chips. Alright, that went pretty well. Might want to swap out for the Gatling guns, maybe, because you can't really dodge Gatling guns. We'll try it. Don't know why I'm swapping out when I won my last fight, so the build I've got seems pretty good, but... Okay, Ring Freddy in the Candle Ring. Warrior of the Rubicon Liberation Front. Paramour and personal attendant to Dolmayan, Freddy maintains an aloof distance from his fellow comrades. An admirer of this inner world of Dolmayan's mind, he entered the battlefield so that the father of the Liberation Front would never need to be alone. Huh. Oh, I'm overburdened. That's a problem. Guess the Gatlings are very heavy. Looks like he's not in a very mobile AC, so perhaps these plasma rifles will work well once again. Prepare to get wrecked, Ring Freddy. Or your AI simulation, or whatever you are.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 21, rank D. Subject AC, Candle Ring. Call sign, Ring Freddy.
Looks like he probably has really heavy firepower.
Main system activating combat mode.
Oh, he's faster than I was reckoning on, and sure enough, that is firepower, as I thought. Okay, not going well. Not going well at all. I didn't think he was going to be that fast. It didn't look like he had a fast mech. I don't think this build is appropriate in the slightest, because I can't hit him. No, okay, we got destroyed. It wasn't even close. I don't know what I'm going to do about dodging his crazy attacks. But I definitely now realize that I need stuff that can't be dodged, because he's freaking fast. So Gatling guns would have been the right call after all. Okay, Gatling guns and missile launchers. Let's try this. And I wonder if I can just guess straight up better parts. A core with more AP would be good. No, none of these cores have more AP. Okay. Unless I want to go with a tank build. Oh, look at that thing. Oh, I don't know why, but that cracks me up. Something about it just looks very toy-like with those treads. Unless I want to go with more of a tank build, I don't think I'm going to be getting a lot more AP than what I've got. I also might want to do some OS tuning. Let's increase our kinetic weapon damage some more. I can also consider using melee attacks on this guy. If we fail again, perhaps I'll try that.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 21, rank D. Subject AC, Candle Ring. Call sign, Ring Freddy. Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
Where'd he go? There, I lost him already. He is quick. And I don't know what he's hitting me with. I can't really see through my own AC all that well here. But it does an insane amount of damage. What's the answer here? Staying far away seems to be the answer, because if I'm too close, those rockets are basically undodgeable. Okay, we got utterly destroyed again. So that went incredibly poorly again. I guess I could try with this build one more time. And just try to stay farther away. He's got a weird build. His firepower, speed, and durability all seem really good, which seems kinda OP. It must have a weakness. Staying a little farther away from him and jumping around a lot is working out okay. Concerned I'm going to run out of ammo. Okay, and then he stun locks me and gets in some really powerful hits. I don't like the stun lock, I never do. It's always annoying and not fun. And it looks terrible when you just hang there in midair. Physically, it just looks so silly. Like that, I hate it. I hate the way it looks as much as anything. Like, at least have me fall down instead of just hanging there in midair. It's actually close. This may be a workable build, and I might just need to not... Okay, we got it. Close fight, though.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Get out of here, Ring. Okay. What's next? V5 Hawkins in the reconfig. 5th squad leader of the Vespers, the Archivist Group's augmented human squad. Like Swinburne, Hawkins is a member of Generation 7 and has lost a great many colleagues and subordinates to the progress of science in revolutionizing the surgery. However, he has reached a certain peace with their sacrifices, knowing that his generation of surgery is far safer than those of the past, free of the loss of humanity inflicted on the Coral technology generations. So Coral has been used in creating human plus people, I guess. Or the grisly accidents of the interim generations. Huh. Interesting.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. Number
We haven't
20.
been fighting many bipedals lately, have we? It's been tank types and tetrapods.
Subject AC. Reconfig. Call sign.
So he's got a plasma gun, a blade, laser blade thing.
Commencing evaluation.
And are those... Is that a laser cannon and a missile launcher on his shoulder?
Activating combat mode.
I've run with builds pretty similar to that. Since he's got a blade, I'm not going to want to let him get too close. Yeah, his weapons are powerful, but easy to dodge because the projectiles are slow. Put some distance between us and him. Just a lot of circle strafing and hopping around and firing like crazy. It's working out. It's nothing complicated or fancy, but it's working. I'm overheating my Gatlings like crazy, which is why I'm having to have so many pauses between bursts, but we got him. First try.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
It's a weird emblem. One more to go, I think? No, 2 more to go. Okay, next up is Iguazu in the Headbringer. One of the red guns, Gun 5. Didn't we fight alongside this guy? A backstreet gambler, Iguazu bet big and lost, and he was forced to undergo experimental 4th-generation augmentation surgery to pay back his debtors. In his new life, he quickly began to quarrel with Volta, his oftentimes partner in crime. Iguazu's recalcitrant nature was such that one day he even picked a fight with the hero of Jupiter, who retaliated with such fury that Iguazu never quite looked the same afterward. Pretty sure this is one of the annoying guys we fought beside in the dam mission. Oh, I'm looking forward to kicking his butt then. Or his AI simulacrum's butt, either way.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. Number 19. Rank D.
Looks like a fairly standard general purpose kind of build.
Call sign
Oh, is that a
Gun 5 Iguazu.
stag beetle for his emblem? Stag beetles are cool.
Commencing evaluation.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's a crazy build or anything. So we'll do the usual circle strafe, hop around, and fire like crazy approach. It's a good default. It wins a lot of battles, so I think it's good to try with this to start. And if it fails, then think about reconfiguring one's build. Waiting for Gatlings to cool down, which they have. That is a problem with this build, is these long periods where we're just not doing any damage while we wait for the Gatlings to cool off. Oh, is he behind the wall? Alright, let's lure him back out, because that's a no... Oh, there he is! Good lord. He got really close to me and I didn't even notice. He was no longer behind the wall. Alright, now he's behind the wall again. Let's get away from the wall so that we force him to come out. Sometimes I have a little trouble seeing through my own AC. Got him. It ain't fancy, but it works.
Concluding evaluation. Well done.
I do like these arena fights, battles against mechs comparable to your own. Just one-on-one, fast-paced, mono-a-mono matchups. I like them. Been getting a lot of OST chips, but I'm going to hold off on installing them. If we lose to this guy, I might consider it. Okumonsen in the Shinobi. Or Shinobi. A wandering independent mercenary who shelters with the Rubicon Liberation Front. Well-versed in long-lost classical theater, he has a particular interest in ninjas and kabuki, relics of the past that he learned of from the Japanese immigrant culture, which now heavily influences his eccentric style. So he's a weeaboo. Once, when Rokumonsen was on the brink of starvation, he was rescued by Z, who offered him food and shelter. Z is one of the guys we've defeated in the arena. And ever since that day, he has been the sworn enemy of those who would do her and her comrades harm. Well, I defeated her arena simulacrum, and now I'll defeat his arena simulacrum.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 18, rank D.
Got a machine gun on one shoulder, a shotgun. I'm not sure what that thing is on the left. Is it a shield or some kind of energy weapon? And is that some kind of grenade launcher on his right shoulder? Not seeing anything too crazy looking about his build, I don't think. Alright, try the usual strat and see how it goes. Oh wow, he's aggressive. Oh, was that actually a blade in his other hand? Okay, that still looks awful. Oh, he's kicking me, is what's happening. He's charging and kicking me. Where'd he go? He's nimble, as you'd expect of somebody who idolizes ninjas. And we're losing so far. Oh, interesting. Okay, he's got a long-range, or rather an area of effect grenade weapon. Fairly close match so far. Lost him. Lost my lock. Where'd he go? There he is. He got behind me. Alright, he kicked me again. That's very annoying. Oh, we got him. Hold on to us, I guess. Thought he had more AP left than that.
Well done.
All right. Cool.
Incoming comms.
Congratulations, you have surpassed rank D. We hope that our aid has helped push you to achieve greater things. All Might exists for all mercenaries.
Okay. Let's do some OS tuning. So we could do the boost kick, which is what Rokumon-sen was doing to us. But I don't think so. I'm not sure I want to waste the chips on a weapon bay, considering that we can equip pretty good shoulder weapons anyway. So I don't think we necessarily need to make a Armored Core 5 style switch setup. Okay, so core expansions. I haven't really tried to use these sort of active armor plugins or expansions. Terminal armor automatically triggers a pulse barrier when the AC's AP reaches its limit, greatly enhancing defense until the barrier reaches its durability or time limit. When equipped, activates automatically when AP falls to 0. That sounds kinda cool. I'm interested in experimenting with that. It could be pretty useful for scraping out a win against one of those really tough bosses. Maybe not take quite as many tries to defeat one if you've got a close attempt. And I've had quite a lot of close attempts that, if I'd had something like this, might have been victories and saved me quite a few tries, so it's worth considering. And then, of course, there's just increasing durability. Why don't we get level 1 of increasing repair kit effectiveness? That's basically an extra 1500 AP. And then, yeah, let's try this terminal armor. It sounds pretty cool. And what I like about it is that it just kicks on automatically, and we don't have to think about it and turn it on ourselves. Now, I have been continuing to rely pretty heavily on kinetic, but I don't want to specialize too heavily in that. Along with kinetic, I end up using energy weapons quite a lot too, so how about if we improve the damage of our energy weapons? There. And now... So I wasn't too overwhelmed looking at the new cores and stuff that were available. I didn't check the heads. Can very easily become overburdened here because we're pretty borderline as it is. That head looks just like something from... It just looks just like the head design from the giant robots in Genesis Climber Mos Piata, or however the heck that's pronounced, which was also used as the Invid Invasion arc of Robotech. Looks just like the head units on the giant robots in that. These others don't remind me of anything in particular. That one's cool looking. But I'm not going to reduce my AP for no reason just to make it look cool. Okay, let's check the weapons. That's always the most exciting thing anyway. Alright, Haldeman is not new. I think the Sweet 16 is new. Special Shotgun, developed by Rad. Strictly speaking, this unique weapon is not a true shotgun, as its area attacks are enabled by firing individual projectiles from multiple barrels simultaneously. Honestly, it sounds kinda cool. I'm tempted to try it, because it looks kinda neat and sounds kinda neat. Coquillette is not new. Majestic, I think, is new. I haven't gotten a lot of use out of bazooka weapons, though. I understand their purpose and their niche, but they haven't really worked out so well for me when I've tried them. Stun bomb launcher, the therapist. Fires special projectiles that scatter electrified metallic shards, the effects of which build up to induce a forced electrical discharge in the afflicted craft. What does that mean? Is it good at stunning? Good at causing stagger? Or does it make them lose lock-on? I haven't tried the laser shotgun yet. Handheld missile launcher. I think I'm going to try that weird scattergun thing, the Sweet 16. Other than that, I think I'll stick with the weapons I've got and save my money for now, so that when we inevitably encounter another boss and need to consider what kind of build will be really good against it, I'll have a lot of money in store and hopefully won't need to grind or sell off most of my inventory to be able to afford whatever I think might be a good build to take it on. Alright, let's try that Sweet 16 out. I think I'll conclude the episode with a quick sortie. Pretty sure that's not how it's pronounced. Sortie, I'll just call it. In the AC test area. See what we think of this shotgun. Alright. Oh, yeah, it's a shotgun. Can't hold down the trigger, you have to fire it manually. Rate of fire is very slow. Oh, look at that knockdown power, though. It has knockdown power for sure. Strictly a close-range weapon, as you'd expect of a shotgun. Not really sure what I think of it. Honestly, if anything, I'm maybe a little underwhelmed. I might just switch back to the Gatling. It's not impressing me particularly. rate of fire is just very slow. And if I want one hit, really strong knockout power, there's better options that aren't as short range. Alright. Well, I think for general purpose use, without really knowing what's coming up, maybe what I'll do is I'll swap out one of my shotguns for one of those plasma rifles, or excuse me, not shotguns, Gatling guns. So I have a Gatling gun, a plasma rifle, and a couple missile launchers, and I think that's sort of a good default loadout, and we'll just change it if it turns out we need something more specialized. Been a while since I was using the blade as any kind of standby, but that's fine. I think we'll just keep running with a ranged specialization for now. There we go. Plasma rifle, Gatling gun, missile launchers. Seems reasonable. That's going to do it for this episode, now that we have cleared rank D of the arena. So next time, I guess we're going to dive into the next story mission. I'll see you then.